Hello again, Internet! So today I'll be covering my top 10 tips for owning a Robo 3D printer. This list applies to you whether you've owned a Robo 3D for a while or you're just getting one right now. So really fast, all of the tips are delete matter control, play with the settings, get on the community forum, learn to CAD model, organize your files, concentrate on the first layer, start small, learn from your failure, treat it like a tool, and be patient and have fun. If matter control is the only slicer you have ever used, I recommend you at least try a different slicer. Cura is my favorite, but there are other slicers out there you also can try. If you use matter control and you like matter control, continue using matter control. They try to make it a simplified experience by not letting you edit everything, and you have to go and unlock everything so you can change what you want to change. It takes a long time, and really just use a different slicer. Don't be afraid to change the settings of your model. They give you recommendations on what you want to do. But if you see things turn yellow, try printing. See why it's going to throw an error, and see if your printer can handle it. Now, if you don't have an account on the community forum for Robo 3D, I recommend you make one now. Not only will you learn while you're there, but it'll also help you troubleshoot your printer in the future if you do run into any issues anyone else has. If you solely rely on the community to make you the STLs that you'll be printing, you're quickly going to get frustrated with not being able to get what you want immediately. If you learn to CAD model, you get this instantaneous way of making your ideas come to life. That feeling you get when a file you made on the computer was just an idea an hour ago, and then it gets printed on the printer, and then you get to physically touch it in your hands. That feeling is astounding. You wouldn't believe how gratifying that feeling is. You're going to be downloading a lot of files off the internet. Also, if you learn to CAD model, you're going to be making a lot of files too. Having all the files in either the Documents folder on your desktop are quickly going to get unorganized. I have a 3D printing folder shared with all my friends that have 3D printers. And in that folder that's 3D printing and shared, there are subfolders for settings and profiles that are firmware and slicer based only. 123D files, all the things that we make, all our STLs, and then documentation of failures and possible fixes. And inside the STL folder, we have everything that is a downloaded file, a fabricated file, upgrade specifically for the printer, or just throwaway STLs, things like calibration prints. When you organize all those files, you're going to be able to find what you need, you're going to be able to find it quickly. The first thing you should worry about is the first layer on your prints. It is the literal foundation of the rest of your print job, and if the first layer fails, guaranteed that most of the rest of the print's going to fail. So this one applies to you especially if you're new or trying new things. Start small. Small prints are not only less volatile than larger prints, but they also take less time and use less filament. So if you want to try something new, like putting supports in for the first time, changing the filament in the middle of a print, don't try it on a 6-hour print for the first time. Try it on like a 5-minute cube or like a 10-minute bridge. You're going to be wasting a lot of filament and a lot of time on a large print if you mess it up. So like I said, start small. You want to learn from your failed prints. See what settings you use. Remember how you prepped the printer. When a print fails, it's usually not the printer's fault. It's usually user error on prep or settings. The printer just does what you tell it to do, and a print will only stick as much as you prep it to stick. Being new to 3D printing isn't as simple as an inkjet printer. Even inkjet printers have problems sometimes when it comes to printing. Now this is definitely a tool toy. You know, getting a CNC mill. It's a tool, but it's a fun toy for engineers. A laser engraver. It's a tool, but it's a fun toy for engineers. 3D printers are the same thing. Now, if you use yours nothing more than just a toy, well, that's fine, but you're not gonna take it to its full potential. And this one I shouldn't have to say, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Be patient and have fun with it. Because if you take this too seriously, or you're wanting to speed everything up to unrealistic proportions, you're either not going to have fun or you're going to want to throw the printer out the window. If you constantly keep getting failed prints, document the process, put it on the forum, and as a team and community, we will help you fix your problem. Make sure just to stay calm and enjoy the 3D printing experience. And just to recap, if you reach the end of the video, you can click the annotations and you can skip back to those portions. Number 1 is delete matter control. Number 2 is play with the settings. Number 3 is get on the community forums. Number 4 is learn to CAD model. Number 5, organize your files. Number 6, concentrate on that first layer. Number 7, especially if you're new, start small. Number 8, learn from your failure. Number 9, treat it like a tool. And number 10, please be patient and have fun with it. I hope this video helps you if you're new to 3D printing or if you're just looking to make your experience better. And be sure to click the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this one. If you have any suggestions for future videos or any comments or questions about this video, comments below please. And thanks for watching.